This is the final part of our 10-part Philippines colonization series. The full-length video is on YouTube. Subscribe to History and Beyond as we uncover hidden truths. Colonization ends on paper, but its wounds live on in the body of a nation. In the Philippines, these wounds are not always visible, but they're deeply felt. The poverty that plagues many communities today didn't begin yesterday. It's the result of centuries of resource extraction, broken land systems, and foreign dependency. When the Spanish ruled, they gave vast lands to friars and elites, leaving peasants with nothing. When the Americans took over, they continued unequal ownership structures, a legacy that remains unresolved even now. The elite families that dominate politics today, many of them trace their wealth and power back to colonial alliances, either with Spanish clergy or American occupiers. The economic gap between rich and poor in the Philippines is not accidental. Even Filipino migration patterns are shaped by colonial history. The U.S. promoted English language education not to uplift Filipinos, but to train a cheap, skilled labor force. Today, over 10 million Filipinos live abroad as nurses, caregivers, seafarers, tech workers, sending money home to keep families afloat. Culturally, colonization created an identity crisis. Many Filipinos still struggle with colorism, Eurocentric beauty standards, and a sense that Western approval defines worth. The legacy of being ruled, judged, and categorized by outsiders lingers in everyday language, advertising, and even aspirations. Even political systems carry colonial DNA. The Philippines' presidential system, its penal codes, its military structures, all rooted in American designs. Democracy exists, but it often operates within systems built to control, not empower. And perhaps most tragically, indigenous communities in the Philippines, from the Lumad to the Ada, continue to face displacement, militarization, and marginalization, echoing the very first wave of conquest centuries ago. But acknowledging these wounds is not about blaming the past. It's about healing the present. Because despite it all, the Philippines stands, not broken, but scarred, proud, and still fighting for a more just future. The story of the Philippines is not just one of colonization. It's one of survival, defiance, and rebirth. And today that story continues, not in silence, but in strength.